Y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren. You can call me Lo or Lolo. So today we are doing a quick weave. If you're interested in this look, please continue to watch as we do the step-by-step tutorial for this quick weave. I'm starting off with freshly washed hair, and here I'm going to go ahead and part my hair in the way that I want it. You see here that I'm using the green pack here. I'm using a 12, 14, and 16 inch straight bundle. This is 13A grade human hair. I've heard really good things about it that I saw on TikTok and other people's reviews on YouTube as well. So I decided that I'm going to do a middle part. That is my go-to hairstyle. Whenever I get a sew-in or if I do my own quick weave, I'm always going to a middle part. I might try to do a side part, but I don't know. It's not really my thing. I did it once before and I thought it was super cute, but middle part is my go-to thing if I'm doing my hair myself. So usually people would braid their hair down, but I am not the best cornrows, so I am going to flat twist my hair all around, as you will see in the next clips. But you can do whatever you want to do to your hair and style it how you would like. I'll also be leaving my edges out because I want this to be a natural looking quick weave for the time that I'm going to have it in. So I will have both sides of my edges out as well as the middle part. I know some people keep the back out if you want to wear your hair up in a ponytail, and I feel like I don't necessarily have to do that because going to the gym and knowing me, my hair will loosen up in the back, so I'll have that opportunity to wear it back in a ponytail and it'll still look natural to me. So now that I have my hair sectioned off the way that I want, I will go ahead and get started. Like I said, I am not the best cornrower, so I will be flat twisting my hair. Yes, it may get bigger and puffier than, you know, a regular cornrow would be, but that's not an issue for me because I feel as if the cap that you're going to put on your head is going to flatten it out anyway. So now my hair is complete how I want it. As you can see, my hair did get a little bit bigger, but that is okay. So here I'm just showing you the products that I'm using, and of course we have to make sure that our hair underneath the hair that we decide to wear is still healthy. So let's go ahead and make sure we're oiling our scalp. And I'm just adding the wig cap here. That's why I said earlier, I'm not worried about the size of the flat twist because look how my hair just flattened out. Like, it's not a big deal. So here I've just went ahead and gotten a lip liner to mark out where my middle part is. And I'm not necessarily going to need to do that for the sides because I'm just going to go ahead and lay the glue down. Some people don't do it this way. Some people sew it down on their hair depending on what your circumstances is. But I decided this is just something quick for me, and I'm going to go ahead and glue down the edges. I kind of went overboard with the glue. I'm very heavy-handed, so just be careful with that because of course we know this glue is very free-flowing, and a little bit really goes a long way. So to ensure that the glue stays, we're going to go ahead and blow dry it till it's nice and dry, not tacky anymore. And then that's going to ensure that this is going to lay down. Next, I'm getting into the bonder. This is a very important step when you are doing it quickly because you do not want that glue getting stuck to your head, like at all. It is very difficult to get out. It'll take a long time with conditioner, water, and other products for that glue to get out. So we are going to make sure that we are protecting our real hair with this bonder. And I actually got two because I was unsure if I was out of the one I previously had, and I did not know they had clear or transparent is what the color is. So I used both. I used the black and I used the transparent. And like I said, I am heavy handed, so I'm using everything that I possibly can get out of the first bottle before I get into the second. And then I'm gonna make sure that this wig cap is saturated with that product so no glue comes through. So now that everything has been laid down, I've dried it already for about 10 and 15 minutes, and now we are ready to get into the hair. Like I said, I'm using the Green Pack 13A grade hair, human hair, in the lengths 12, 14, and 16. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with my 16-inch. Me personally, I'm cutting the wefts because that's going to be easier for me. I'm not going to be able to double it and make sure it's glued. I feel like that's going to be super messy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my wefts after I've measured from behind my ear to ear to lay my first track. I love quick weaves. I just think that they are something so simple and easy rather than a sew-in. Yes, you can learn how to do a sew-in, and those are pretty simple as well too. But I learned everything I know about hair on YouTube. Every single last thing, like even how the ladies put the glue on, how they lay it on their arms with the glue on. Like I'm not there yet, but I've learned a lot of things from people on YouTube on how to do my hair, my makeup, and a variety of things. Lay my first track down from ear to ear like I've stated, and we're going to go ahead and continue laying these tracks from ear to ear, curving it upwards. Not straight across, curving it up, because that's what's going to give us that flowing natural look throughout our entire head. So now we have our first bundle in, which is the 16-inch. Like I said, I got this straight, so I'm just combing it through just to make sure there's no tangles, because sometimes when you do glue your tracks yourself, they can get caught up in the glue from the previous track, and so they can get stuck. So just make sure that you go through that after your first bundle has been laid. So we're going to go ahead and continue the same process with our next two bundles. I'm starting with the 14-inch next, and we're going to continue to keep laying these tracks and laying them going upwards like a U throughout our entire head until we get to our 12-inch bundle. So we have our 14-inch, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing like I said before. Comb through, make sure no tracks are stuck to another from the glue from the previous track. I put the 12-inch in off camera, and this is how it looks at the end. I do have to lay one more track down to ensure that it's flat once I do take the cap off and cut the sides out and release my natural hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and pin my hair back to make sure that it is even on each side when I go ahead and start to glue the tracks down. I've laid down the first side of the track, and then I'm now laying down the other side, and you'll see here that they are evenly distributed. I just want to make sure that I'm pressing it deep down, and then I will go ahead to ensure that it's extra secure by blow drying it. And I blow dry the top pieces more than the back pieces because these are the two main ones that are going to ensure that you have a seamless quick weave, because this is where your hair is going to lay over. So the hair is in. I'm going through, combing through again to ensure there's no hair caught up in the glue. And this hair is pretty good quality. I honestly have not bought human hair from the beauty supply store in such a long time to do a quick weave. I usually will order bundles offline, but I needed something quick, so I just decided to try these out. I saw a lot of people on YouTube and TikTok say that they like this hair, that they can curl it, it holds a curl. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut this wig cap off. It was pretty tight. I didn't even realize how tight it was on my head, but I guess I did what needed to be done because it was not moving, like literally. And please try not to get glue on your hair like I did. I definitely got some glue on my hair, but that's okay. I know how to get it off. If you are someone who is doing this for the first time, please be very careful because you can easily get glue caught onto your hair. And like I said, if you are not used to doing a quick weave, it will be really hard for you to get it out your hair. But there are definitely a lot of tools and a lot of products that will help it slide out easily. So now that I have my leave out, I'm going to get into styling. I'll be using the BaByliss flat iron and also some BioSilk on my leave out before pressing my hair out. So now that my hair has been fully pressed out, you could leave it straight if you wanted to, but I'm the type that that's not what I'm going to do. I need some volume in my hair, especially since I'm used to bundles, and these are bundles, but they're not as thick as ones that you would order offline. So I'm going to go ahead and put a curl into my hair because I feel like that would be best for me and the most natural. And if you know me, you know I love my hair to look natural. So if the behind the ear check works, then it's good. So now I'm getting into curling my hair. I don't usually curl my hair with a flat iron. I'm not the best, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and try to pin the ends up and not fully twist it all the way up, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not the best, but I'm getting there with curling my hair with a flat iron. But honestly, do what you feel is best. So like I said, I'm going to pin it up as best as possible and just clip it. This is one of my son's lock clips, so that's all I had. So I'm going to go ahead and just clip it like that and continue on throughout the rest of my head. So now my hair is complete. I let it sit for a little bit and then I decided to take the clips out. I'm gonna go ahead and comb those curls out and just see how my hair is looking. And y'all, like, my hair is looking so good, so natural, and so bouncy. I really recommend this green pack hair.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it.